So, let's just get everyone back on stage. Players, to the stage! All right, let's get right into the second half. I'm pulling out my phone because our next game is called Faster, Faster. And for this game, I need Logan, Brayden, and Marshall, players to the front. Faster, Faster is very simple. They're gonna do a scene. They're gonna do a scene. It's gonna be 1 minute long. They're gonna do it again, and we're gonna half the time each time. So, let's get that 1 minute scene going, and it's not cutting out anymore. Lovely and good. So, let's get everyone who was born on an even-numbered day. I want you to give me this next suggestion. Tell me, what's a place in your nightmares?
The White House.
Waffle House? Wait, hold on. Hold, we have to pause the show for a moment. What is so nightmarish about Waffle House? So you're just judging it without knowing anything. What a fool you must feel. What? Yeah, that's right. Okay, let's get the scene started. Waffle House is your suggestion. There's 1 minute on the clock. Players, are you ready?
Yes! They're coming with the syrup! It'll melt the walls!
I really wish our industrial-sized waffle maker came with better reinforcements!
Yes! Now I must say, this bacon grease is helping everything stick together pretty well.
Yes, but the butter is melting it! Oh no.
Jameson!
I always put butter on my pancakes and waffles!
You use butter as the foundation of our home? Did Mother tell you? Nothing!
You always have to bring Mom up at inconvenient times like this.
Fire the syrup man!
No! I won't!
And it's down!
Father, no!
Butter!
Why would Mother marry a syrup man?
They captured me! You have to save me, Army! Stop retreating!
They're not coming for you!
I'll do it myself!
No!
All right, that was 1 minute long. We're gonna do it faster. What's half of 1 minute? 30 seconds. Who dares? 45. My goodness. You're at a university. Learn math. Okay, 30 seconds on the clock. Players, are you ready?
Yes!
Brother mine! Did you use butter in these walls?
Sometimes it tastes good, but we have to get the walls up. They are coming.
Of course Father's coming! Now that Mom's gone, there's no one to stop him!
Fire the syrup man!
No, Father!
Dad!
Taking the wall!
We'll never survive the winter without walls!
They got me! Wait, attack! No, they're running away!
I set them away.
Fine, I'll do it myself.
No!
Get out of here.
Half of 30 seconds.
15!
Yes. 15.
Oh, least favorite sibling mine!
Fire the syrup man!
Dad, no!
This is the wall, I'm taking it!
Please come back.
He's taking the walls just like
I
he
got
did
to
our
do it!
mother!
Take it, I'll do it myself.
No, that's my Waffle House. Mom loves me more!
Thanks. Well,
Get back here,
Eyes up.
Please don't leave.
Not again.
What? What? All right, let's all say it together on 3. 1, 2, 3.
3.75.
9.
Wasn't that nice? Wasn't that just lovely? Okay, you've got 3.75 minutes. Seconds.
I like the minutes.
Ready?
Yes.
I'm taking him. I have custody.
All right. Sound guy, could you send one of your emissaries to me? The emissary of sound guy, please fetch the hat.
Yes, sir.
Sound guy is a mysterious man, and his emissaries are loyal to none but him. We are grateful. He is our ally. Thank you. A round of applause for the emissary of sound guy. This is a hat. Our next game is going to be scenes from a hat, and I need all the players to the front. Alright, scenes from a hat is very simple. You have put scenes in this hat on little slips of paper. I'm going to pull them out, read them, and then they'll have to do those scenes. So, our first one is Jedi's working day jobs.
Man, did you hear about that guy in accounting, Plagueis the Wise?
These are not the tax forms we're looking for. Clean up on aisle 3.
Hello, welcome to the subway. That was a foot long you wanted?
Make it a 6-inch.
All right, General. Now that all the dubstep has come to popularity, you know what you're here for. Do the rave lights.
If founding fathers hold on. This handwriting is loops and scribbles. If founding fathers watched a movie from the 2000s.
A woman in pants, I think not.
Okay. Things you can say about your car that you can't say about your roommate.
You're oily and you've never bathed in weeks.
It's dead.
Okay. If dating was like going to the store.
I'm having an awful experience just being here. Give me my stuff.
bottom shelf, right, ladies? We've always won the top.
Do you have any peanut butter?
Yeah, duh, you wouldn't know her. She lives in Canada.
Okay, next game. Our next game, it's called Dime Store Novel, and for this game I need Allison, Nathan, Logan, and Braden, players to the front. All right, you may have noticed that our players have divided themselves, and that's because in this game, Nathan is an author. He's writing a book. And in this book, he's writing it. He's in the process of writing it on a word processor. So, these three, what? Did you say typewriter, Marshall? Don't contradict me, Marshall. Exactly. These three are going to be acting out everything that Nathan types. And they're going to be acting out the book that he's making. And if they do something he doesn't like, he's the writer. He can make them do something else. For this, and I'm going to get... This is the center line, because there's no one sitting over there. So this is the center line. This half of the audience, I need the title of a book that's never been written and never will be.
Ye old heartbreak. Harry Toenails. How do I say it?
What was that? What?
Bear.
Why we have chairs.
Yeah, why we have chairs.
Why we have chairs?
Why we have chairs. You can interpret that any way you want.
Lit. Let's do it.
All right, Dime Store Novel players, are you ready?
Yes!
Why we have chairs. Insert pseudonym later. Chapter 1. They always ask why we have chairs. They never ask how are the chairs. And Tim the chair felt that on a personal level. After Tim's father left and then came back.
Goodbye. Oh, I forgot one thing. Now I'm back.
Dad!
I told you never to call me that. I came back for one glass of milk, and this is what I get here.
Tim's father liked milk. Note to self. Make reason for milk liking.
The reason eludes me, but I always come back to it.
Did you leave because I'm lactose intolerant?
Delete. What's a better reason for the dad to leave? Oh, I've got it.
Did you leave because I'm a massive disappointment to the family line?
Yeah, I like that.
This is the most connected I think we've ever been, because yes, you understand me. You really are such a disappointment.
Well, I've been practicing, see?
You think that's the proper chair formation? This is how it's really done.
Little did Tim know, he needed someone who could train him how to be a better chair. Someone powerful and mystical and wise.
It is I, the table. Superior chair.
Wow, teach me your ways!
The table, insert table speaks in Spanish. Yeah, okay.
Me llamo table. Espanol.
I thought you'd come.
Delete. Note to self, learn Spanish later. The table spoke in normal English and wished to train Tim, I like the name Tim, in how to be a better chair. But would the father approve? Question mark.
I don't know if I approve of this, but I'll be back in a week to see the progress. Keep at it, Tim.
We better make this quick.
Rule number 1 of tables, don't fall over. That was rule number 1 and you fell over. Get back up, we're doing this again. Let me show you how it's done. Push me. See?
Oh!
You're hopeless, your father was right.
Note to self. Stop making Tim a projection of your feelings about Dad.
Chairs have feelings too. Okay. Our next game is Acronym Panel, and for this game I need Nathan, Rachel, and Andrew players to the front. That's right. This is a panel game. Andrew, Nathan, and Rachel are now going to be characters that they've created. And they're going to answer, well no, they're not going to answer questions. This is Acronym Panel. So I'm going to come to you for acronyms, and they're going to tell us what those acronyms actually mean. But first, the emissary of sound guy, could you bring down the other 3 microphones? Because that's how it works. She looked different. Okay, so before we get into the acronyms, we have to meet our panelists. So let's just start left to right. Please introduce yourself.
Yes, hello. Yes, hello. My name is Arnold. I've worked for the government for about 50 years now. My job is to start conspiracy theories.
Next panelist. Sir, in the middle.
Hi. Oh, hi. My name's Ted. Is my name Ted?
I guess.
Sorry, I had an accident a couple months ago, and I keep forgetting things. Because I had an accident a couple months ago, and now I keep forgetting things.
Ted, everyone. And our last panelist.
Hello, I'm Gladys. I'm a 75-year-old retired woman. I live alone. I have no family because my children don't love me anymore. And I'm the leader of the neighborhood watch. Watch over the neighborhood.
Gladys, everyone. All right, let's get into those acronyms.
GBF.
Let's start with one that's 3 letters long to warm up. GIF? GIF, that's an acronym. Not many people know that. What does GIF stand for? Graphics interface format? Well, don't look puzzled at me. You're the one who said GIF. I think you're right. Do you think you're right?
I think I'm right.
Well, be more confident then. But what you didn't actually know is that GIF stands for something else entirely. Yes, I forgot your name.
It's
Arnold. What does GIF stand for?
yes, GIF. Of course, so you wish to know more about the lizard people. Very well, I will tell you. People often ask me, Arnold, did you start that conspiracy theory about the lizard people who control all the world's government? And I say, yes, I did. They say, so you're saying lizard people don't control the government? And I say, yes, of course not. That's ridiculous. Lizard people are actually quite friendly. and in fact, really, they just stick around humans because the other lizards make fun of them because They are giant iguana freaks.
Giant iguana. But I think GIF could stand for something else. Ted, what do you think? Ted, GIF. GIF, what does GIF stand? That's you, Ted.
Okay. I know about gifts. I know a lot about gifts. I remember one time I was on the internet and I was looking for something particular, but the library did not have that book. So I decided to go somewhere else. But at the quarry, they had a job for me, they said. They said, we need you to break that rock. I said, that massive rock right there? I said, there's no way you can be an actor. You're a WWE superstar. But he went and did it. He went and was an actor, and despite everything I thought, Jared Leto won the Oscar. It was absolutely amazing. And I remember that I said, I will follow that man everywhere. And then I remembered, wait a minute, I'm not in Christopher Columbus's ship. This was all a silly, silly dream. I need to follow my heart. That's what the cult leader told me. When he was explaining the math cult, he said, don't you forget GIF, God is fractions.
Something tells me that you have yet another meaning for GIF.
I do, and I come across this one as I work as the neighborhood watch, of course. All I do is sit in front of my front window. I don't move, I don't leave. I've never left my house in 30 years. It's all right, I need to watch the neighborhood, I can't be away. And so I watch as all the children walk by my house one by one after school, laughing and being loud, and I hate the sounds of their laughter and their loudness. And they throw their things into my yard. How many of them have thrown their fruit roll-up wrappers in my yard? And so what do when the children are out playing and they're being loud? Well, I simply wait for one of them to throw their ball into my yard. And then I take the ball and I write their name on it and I throw it through my neighbor's window. And the neighbor talks to their parents and the children are allowed out for a week and I have some peace and quiet. And the neighborhood is safe. And so that's why I always remember, if the children are being too loud, get those infants framed.
So let's get another acronym.
More!
HVAC. You said HVAC. What does HVAC stand for? Hare's Fine Arts Center. Enjoy it while you can. It'll be the next building to be demolished. Yeah, it's sad because it's, well, is it sad? It's old. Yeah. Anyway, let's find out what HVAC actually stands for. Yes, Ted.
Okay. I know about the HVAC. I was once a theater student, and I said, this is my talent. And I'd never played jacks before, but I was very, very good at it. All the other children were losing, and I said, oh, but of course I'm so much bigger, so I can kick them harder. And so they kicked me out of kung fu practice that day, and I was never allowed back. But I did go back. The Chili's could not keep me out. I was determined. I was determined to see that beautiful, beautiful young woman again. And when would she come back? And when would I finally feel whole? That's what I imagined the pancake said as I cut into it. It was so very, very delicious, and I expected that it would feel just the same to land in Morocco. The airport was so cold, and I hadn't expected that both of my brothers would come back from the mission on the same day. I said, hi, Frank, and Charlie?
Gladys, what does HVAC mean to you?
Of course, well, as I mentioned, I'm only the head of the neighborhood watch. Of course, I have the most important member. I'm the most consistent, but others do sometimes come to the meetings, and they talk to me about what I've been doing in the community, and I try to train them in how to act properly. And they always tell me, Gladys, it's not about the children. It's not about the children. We love the children. They say they love the children. Yes, they're lovely, aren't they? But they say, no, Gladys, we're more worried about the women that gather outside of your house at night. And I say, what's wrong with those beautiful young ladies? They look, I wish I could still wear dresses like that. They're so short and sparkly. But they stand there under the street light all night long. And they work so hard, and so I would bring them lemonade and cookies. Of course, but they say, no, Gladys, you're supposed to be watching out for the crimes. And I say, what about the crimes of the children? These lovely ladies, I tell them, it's like, no, the work that these women do, they help the whole community. These men need their services. And so I say, remember, happy females, they ascend the community, they end themselves.
Let's get one last acronym.
ICBM.
ICBM.
Wait,
ICBM. What?
I need to tell the people about the HVAC.
Too bad.
They need
Now, for the Allisons in the room, what does ICBM stand
Intercontinental ballistic missile.
for? Intercontinental Ballistic Missile. That's a ballistic missile that travels intercontinentally. All right, Ted.
Hello. And there's people around. Okay. I know a lot about ICBM. I know a lot about that. I used to work for NASA, and they said, we need you to stand here and push this button. And I said, just because you hired me at the prison doesn't mean I can send a man to his grave. They said, he has to be electrocuted. Look at what he's done. And I said, that is a beautiful painting. How did he do that? And they said, well, it took training, lots of training and practice. And I said, yes, I did, but I ran that marathon and naked. It had never been done before, and not since. Never been done since. So I decided I'm not going to try to eat all of that again. That watermelon was just too much. The green part isn't good for you. And I didn't know that about poison ivy, and so I tried to make some pants. It didn't go very well at all. And he said, no, you have to understand, we're diving down, deep, deep, deep. And I said, but you gave me a lunchbox instead of a scuba tank. I can't breathe mayonnaise.
That was a journey. And Rachel,
What?
if anyone, no, shush. If anyone has any complaints about this show, please send them to divinecomedy.byu. Oh. Listen. Anyway, our next game is called Butterfly Effect, and for this one I need all the players to the front. All right, who knows, raise your hand if you know what the butterfly effect is, that idea. Yes, you in the back, could you just quickly say what the butterfly effect is?
Small thing happen, make big thing happen later on.
Why use lots words? But yeah, yes, that's correct. So, Butterfly Effect is a time-bending improv game. We're going to see several scenes, and they're all happening in the same location. But we're going to jump back and forth in time. Ooh. So, to start, let's get a location from this half of the audience.
Arrakis!
It's from
No. Let's get a location where you'd be surprised to find carpet squares.
Arrakis! Potato farm!
The Death Star.
My kitchen.
Doctor what?
The sauna.
Doctor what?
The TARDIS.
Doctor's office? The doctor's office?
Doctor Who.
Okay, the doctor's office. Your location is the doctor's office. No, your suggestion is the doctor's office. The location might be somewhere different. That's improv. Players, are you ready?
Yes. Sorry, Dr. Stevenson, I just know that your office hours just barely ended, but I really need to talk to you about my thesis I'm writing.
Yes, of course. What is your subject?
Dolphins!
My darling, this is gender studies.
1,000 years in the future.
¿Puedo respirar mayonesa?
Oh. Excuse me, students. The language device has been interrupting me. Back to our class. Time. Studies. Now get in that time machine and have a fun time.
I love how lax the policies here at this school.
2 minutes before the original scene.
Yes.
I have a student that wants to write a thesis about dolphins.
That is not appropriate.
Right?
A doctorate program. That has nothing to do with anything.
I mean, let's gaslight her, okay?
All right.
Let's say this is gender studies. Which has nothing to do with marine
I've
biology.
always wanted
1,000 years in the past. All right, class, and for today we're going to show you how to deal with the common cold. We have to amputate.
Meanwhile, 30 seconds before the original scene. I've always wanted. All right.
No, I have to write 30 seconds from now, so like, go for it.
No, it was 30 seconds before that happened.
Oh.
Yes, come in.
I have my thesis, Doctor.
This is about dolphins.
Yes.
Why are you in my office? I teach gender studies. It's completely real.
1,000 years in the future.
No, I don't know how to teach gender studies. Just put them in the time machine, it's fine.
2 hours before the original scene.
Time to learn some history.
Time travel becomes a thing? That dolphin man discovered time travel. I must never let anyone write a thesis about dolphins.
Meanwhile, a minute after the original scene. You're a failure. You'll never do anything good with your life. Nobody cares about dolphins. Never study them again. This is critical.
Oh. Or don't look at the dolphin man!
Toilet paper for our apartment. Let's go.
like most time travel stories, that scene will be fully explained in a series of novels.
And the doctor's office came in later.
What?
Oh no, I wasn't a doctor. Never mind. Keep going.
Sometimes when you're in the scene, you don't get the joke you're telling. Alright, we've got one more game in the show, but before we do that, it's time for the goodest, best part of the show, which is announcements. Thank you. So, first off, some of this is going to be repeats from the starting slideshow, so I'll breeze through it quickly. We're a BYU club. If you thought this was fun, then you can come see us again in December and subsequent months. In December 3rd, we're having a very special combined show with the stand-up club, Humor U. It'll be back here. And for announcements about future shows, you can follow us on social media. If you look at one of the posters that's on the door, you can use that QR code to find our social media. And feel free to come back. Every show is going to be different because improv is made up every time. If you really liked this and you want to try it, you can. You can join us for practice every Thursday at 7 p.m. in the Crabtree building, in the Crabtree Auditorium, which is room 214. Usually we have shows in there, but right now they don't have enough weekend custodial staff, so they won't let us have shows in there. So if you need money, please apply for that job, because the lighting in this room is terrible. Other announcements. Did I miss anything?
Charity.
That's right. This is a charity show. We're donating the money to a charity called Charity Water. It doesn't sound creative, but it's a good cause. They give what?
What?
Don't murmur. But it's a charity that works to bring clean drinking water to people who don't have clean drinking water. Because if you think about it, bringing clean drinking water to people who already have it is kind of dumb. Now have I hit everything?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's move on to the last game of the show. This game is called Sentences, and for this I need Andrew, Logan, and Allison, players to the front.
I will grab papers.
Leave.
Oh.
Leave. I'll have the emissary of sound guy do the work you requested. Okay, or just sound guy? Sound guy. Could you? All right. And the reason we need the emissary of sound guy to bring us paper, thank you, emissary, is because that's fine. See if you can find another pen, one of you. This game is called Sentences, and that is because we are going to write sentences on these pieces of paper. Someone count and make sure there are 10, because that's how many we use. I'm going to get the sentences from you at any point in the scene. Through multiple points in the scene. The players are going to pick up one of the sentences, and they must read what is on it. And if that doesn't make sense, well, that's their problem, not yours. So, ready?
Yeah.
Are there 10?
There's more than 10.
Only do 10. Stop me when we hit 10.
Okay.
Okay. So first, let's get something you've read on a billboard recently or just in the past 5 years.
Are you afraid of death?
What was that? Maybe not. What? Is there sunshine in your soul today? I should turn this off. There we go. Now they'll be able to hear me less, even though I was talking quietly and lowly. Let's get one more billboard thing.
LDS billionaire looking for new wife.
3.7 minutes.
What?
Thunder from down under. SpaceX storage bag.
Yes. Where are our children? Okay. Over here.
Exit 15, 4 miles.
Huh?
Exit 13, 4 miles.
Nope. Let's get something that your parent might say to you when you were younger or now.
I'm disappointed in you.
Yeah, I'm disappointed in you.
I love you too.
Get a real job.
Yeah.
Why aren't you married?
So, for those who didn't hear, this woman says, "We don't eat concrete." What? Yeah, I mean it is true. Yeah. More parent things. Your shirt is not a napkin.
You can't. Are you raised in a bar?
Stop looking in the microwave.
What?
Stop looking in the microwave.
Stop looking in the microwave?
You need that flashlight.
Yeah, stop looking in the microwave. But, you know, whichever parent that was, I just want you to know there's nothing necessarily wrong with looking in the microwave. So, whatever you were doing,
Depends on what your microwave is.
it was not okay. Other sentence prompts. How about a combination of words you think has never been put together before? Yes, what? You raised your hand. What?
Don't vacuum the dog.
James, I love you.
James, I love you. James, I love you. How many is that? 6. Okay. More combinations of words.
I only drink high fructose corn syrup.
Let's keep going.
I can't find this fork. BYU chocolate milk is terrible.
I'm so glad BYU has no beard policy anymore.
Does this come in a small?
Yes, that's good. Does this come in a small? Faith and Rachel, what are some sentence prompts?
What do you think? Oh, what do you want to be on your gravestone?
Oh yeah, that's a good one. What do you want to be on your gravestone?
I'm gonna say, what do you want to have on your gravestone?
Lived, laughed, loved.
Yes, what do you want to have written on your gravestone?
It was worth it.
It was worth it. What was that?
I am cowboy.
Hold on. I want to take that. First, I have to know what it means. That's right. I loved Rowan Atkinson in that movie. Okay, cow. I thought you said cow, as in calories. And I
What
don't
is a
know.
sentence?
No, we're not taking it.
Right from Tom Holland. Yeah.
That's not a sentence. That's a fragment.
I want it on my gravestone.
What?
I want it on my gravestone.
I want it on my gravestone.
I was 6 feet
That's
tall,
nice.
now 6 feet under.
No, that's 8.
What?
Freezers that would be in place in an 1800s newspaper.
Yeah, something from an 1800s newspaper.
Good gad.
Women can paint? No, it's impossible. The
What was
sewage
that?
leaked
Good
again.
gad.
Hoot gad?
Good gad.
Should we keep eating mummies?
What?
Should we keep eating mummies?
Should we keep eating mummies?
Can't funny fish that ain't money.
I'm going to change that fragment into a sentence. Scandalous women show ankles.
Okay, that's it.
That's it?
Yep.
10. Okay. Are we satisfied with what we have wrought? On the count of, we need to call our players back in. So on the count of 3, please yell players. 1, 2, 3. Players! All right. Yeah! Hold. Hold. Don't. Why is what? That's fine.
We're just really excited to be here.
Yes, very.
It's.
Oh, back up.
This is the second time it looked like you were just gonna fall over, and both times your life flashed before my eyes.
Sorry.
So, the sentences are now scattered about the stage. They're going to do a scene. Throughout the scene, they'll pick them up and say them. That's what's gonna happen. Players, are you ready?
What's the
In that case, the answer would be no. Let's get, finally, a suggestion of
A breakup.
A meeting.
Fight for custody.
what?
Clean the toilet. Fight for custody.
Testing center.
Movies from your grandma's attic.
Grandma's attic. Grandma's attic. Grandma, what? Again? Did we take that already?
Last show.
Yeah, what? Well, thank you for coming to both shows. Fine, let's get something else. Summary. What?
A trip to Boston.
Summary. Summary? Summary.
Summary?
Summary.
Can you spell that?
Summery. Your suggestion is summary. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Attention, soldier! Now, as you have been just promoted to be in charge of this submarine, I will give you a quick summary of how's it working.
Where are our children?
They won't be joining you on this submarine mission. We've discussed this. It's too dangerous.
Oh, so you'll be taking care of them at home?
Well, does this come in a small? As in, a small amount of time that I will be caring for this children. I am a general and I'm very busy.
Yeah, just like, what am I going to be on the submarine, a couple weeks or something?
Depends on how well you complete your mission.
Okay. So give me the tour.
I want it on my gravestone.
Power on?
Yes. That sums up my life perfectly. General, sir! The enemy is attacking! We have to leave now! Right now? Yes, right now! James, I love you! This might be a good time to mention, have you met my wife?
Hey!
I can take the other submarine.
See for the best, yeah.
Scandalous women show ankles. I don't want to see your face again. Stop looking in the microwave.
I'm just trying to get the reflection to see if I look, a little too...
You look fine, honey, and you're going to be great on this mission.
Okay, I
The enemy blew up the other submarine.
Oh, I guess you'll have to join us then.
Dang it.
Is there sunshine at your sea today?
I was flirting with him, not you, but at this point, I'll take a record.
They're pretty short on jumpers, so...
I'm disappointed in you. And I'm disappointed in you. You flirt with me, you flirt with my wife, in the sanctity of our own submarine. We don't eat concrete! I mean, you're right. But we're all gonna, the enemy's coming, should we keep eating mummies?
Well, I guess all these dead bodies in these World War II submarines, since we couldn't afford the new ones, they serve lots of protein for our diet.
Now that's Captain Thinking. That's why I put you in charge.
Thanks, honey.
You know what? I'm just gonna go into the exploded submarine.